All right, what's going on, guys? We got a chest and ab workout today. Before we get into this workout, I want to cover a few things that I feel are important when it comes to developing your chest. Number one, you must fully stretch the chest out on every single rep in order to get the maximum amount of growth. That means lowering the bar all the way down to your chest to where you feel that stretch. You should almost try and feel it. Put your mind in the muscle and feel it until it's almost painful. That is going to be critical for your development, okay? So, full range of motion, bar all the way down to the chest. The second thing, chest is a powerful muscle group. It's designed for power. It's designed for explosiveness. So, if you want it to grow, you got to feed it what it's designed for. Now that means at the end of every single exercise on your last set, we're going to grip it and rip it, guys. We're going to grab a heavy weight and we're going to go to war, okay? Most of these exercises are going to have either drop sets or negative reps as well, just to finish off the muscle. The third and final thing that's most important here is full control. You know, you don't just go into the gym and just slug weights around. You have to be an artist. You have to be skillful. You have to be a master at this stuff. And to do that, you have to be able to control the weight. The negative portion is just as important as the positive portion. When I'm going through my set on every rep, on the way down especially, I just mentally, I'm saying, I'm dominating this weight, man. This weight is not controlling me. I am controlling this weight. And so on some of these reps, you'll see me just slowly control that weight on the way down because I own it. And then I have no doubt in my mind that it's going back up. So control, guys, full control. Master the mind to muscle connection and the development will come. So let's get into this workout, guys. Let's rock it. First up here, we're going to target the upper chest. In my opinion, it's the most important part of your chest. It's the first thing people see when they walk up to you. If they see you have a nice upper chest shelf, they're wondering what else is coming down. It just exudes. It's your shield. So I'm going to hit it first. For this exercise, we're going to use a Smith machine and we're going to do a high incline press. Anybody that tells you that the Smith machine sucks doesn't know what they're talking about. I love the Smith machine. So we're going to take the bench, we're going to put it at a 70-degree angle, and we're going to position the bench to where the bar lowers right below your clavicle. It's going to be a lot higher than what you're used to doing. I want it up here. And again, every single time, that bar must come all the way down and touch your chest. If you have to lighten the weight in order to do that, do it. Alright guys, now we're going to move on to our flat barbell bench press. If you want, you can stay on the Smith machine. It's entirely up to you. The first set of this exercise, what I do mentally is I pick my spot on my chest that I want the barbell to touch every single time. It just gives me a target to hit and make sure that I'm fully lowering the bar to my chest. As soon as that bar hits that spot, I explode out of the movement right back up. Make sure that you're using your chest. Keep your shoulders back. Too many people are doing bench press like this and they're just hitting anterior shoulders. Keep that chest up, hit your spot, and focus on squeezing your chest together to get the bar back up. Alright guys, so now we're going to shift the target to the lower pecs. If you have a wide grip hammer strength machine, use it. If you don't, just pick a barbell decline press or a dumbbell decline press. That's just as good. What you need to focus on here, again, I can't emphasize it enough, fully stretch and fully squeeze, and try and keep your chest up as you're squeezing, as you're pushing through. Don't round your shoulders forward and push. That's just going to target your shoulders. We want to keep the emphasis on the chest. Our isolation exercise here. We're going to take a single arm machine fly. I like doing single arm better than double arm because I get a fuller range of motion, and I can also focus on a bigger stretch as I go back. And as you'll see, I really like touching the target, which is right here in the center line. So I'll fully stretch, and then when I come up, I'm squeezing through that right there, and I'm touching it to make sure that I'm hitting that contraction as hard as possible. Time to finish the chest off. We're going to do a superset of dips and push-ups, 3 sets to absolute muscle failure. On the dips, I want you to lean slightly forward and again focus on the biggest stretch you possibly can get on your chest. Also, if you have to use the assist machine, do it, right? So listen, as soon as you're done with the dips, you're moving right into a push-up. I have an elevated push-up. You can do a regular push-up. That's completely fine. Every single set is done to absolute muscle failure. Alright guys, now we're going to move on to our ab routine. Before we get started, I want to point something out that I think is absolutely critical, and it's probably a #1 reason why everybody does 1,000 sit-ups but doesn't have a six-pack here. Listen, you have to round your spine in order to stimulate, engage, and contract your abs properly. So many people are also not fully stretching the abs and squeezing them down, all right? It's super critical. Stretch the abs out as far as possible, squeeze them together by rounding your spine every single time, over and over and over again. That's how you develop your abs. Alright, hope you enjoyed that workout. Give it your best shot. If you have questions or comments, hit me up in the section below. If you're new to this channel, I appreciate the subscribe. I also appreciate the love and support you guys have shown me. It means a lot. So keep up the good hustle. We are in this together. Much love.